Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 4th annual For the Boys event. We're so thrilled that you could be here tonight. And as you know, the theme of this year's event is making a difference. And every single day at Bishop Hendricken High School, our teachers, our coaches, our moderators, our campus ministry staff, our guidance counselors truly do make a difference in young men's lives. And we're so thankful that you could be here tonight to help us in this effort. As you know, every dollar that you spend tonight is going to go directly toward tuition assistance, which is a wonderful, wonderful way to help support the mission of Bishop Hendricken.
We decided wanting to come to the open house, and I saw Dylan's eyes just light up, and as we walked around, he was excited about coming here, and we got in the car. He's like, "Mom, I really want to go there." And I said, "We're going to figure it out. If you want to go, we're going to go." I cried when he was accepted. So proud of him. Just thrilled. Yes, I had some issues I was thinking about financially. We were going through such a hard time that I knew that I couldn't afford it. But I wanted him to come here. He wanted to come here. And that's what you want to give your child, what they want, especially with education. When I first sat down and looked at the finances of what I can do to get him in this school, it was tough. Recently divorced. My ex-husband was not able to help financially. I was only working part-time because the divorce was so difficult. I wanted to be there for my children. I didn't really have any help. I didn't know what to do. He's blossoming as a student. He's being challenged. He loves it here. You know, when I pick him up from school, we talk the whole way home about what he learned. And he just the other day came up to me and said, "Mom, let me read you the essay I did for theology." And we discussed it. He has such passion for everything that he's learning and such gratitude that he is able to learn it, that it's the best time of the day for me.
Many experience financial hardships, and this is truly a blessing for their family to be able to experience what Hendricken has to offer, as I did between the years of 1967 and 1971. There may be a medical crisis in the family. There may be an unemployment situation with the economy the way it is today. And so your efforts tonight truly do make a difference in the lives of these families, and we thank you for everything that you do.
It's hard to explain because, not just because I'm still a freshman, but because, just happy to be here, happy to be in a good school. Like, I don't know how to explain it. That's how good it is.
It is overwhelming feeling, especially when you get the letter. But at the back of my mind, it's like, how can we afford it? But my husband said, I don't know. We came here with nothing. I came here as no papers at all, and coming this far that we were so proud of, that we know that education is very important. We were like hesitant, and after that, me and my husband sit down and talk about the finances. This is $14,000, where are we gonna get this? And you know, when you're parents, you want the best for your son no matter what. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional. This is what he wanted, and I know I don't wanna take him this away, especially the opportunity. I have 2 kids. One is in St. Mary too, and him. So it is a struggle, and until now it is a struggle. There's still a wall for us because we came from a different country, you know, but in here we don't feel it here. We don't feel it here. We feel welcome. Yeah, we feel welcome.
So Blessed Edmund Rice obviously is our sort of model, and he sets the charism for what it means to really form a young man here at Bishop Hendricken High School. The Christian Brothers had a long-standing tradition of forming young men. And I think the genius and the vision of Blessed Edmund Rice, honestly, was to see potential in young men who had no opportunity, perhaps for education or for the formation that he would then offer them. So I think in like manner, Bishop Hendricken High School, when we talk about making a difference, what that means is that we look at young men in our communities who have great potential to do wonderful things. and we then provide that opportunity. But just as it was in Blessed Edmund Rice's time, that opportunity is only available through the generosity of others, through the generosity of people in the community who, like Blessed Edmund Rice, like the teachers at this school, have the ability to recognize and to see that potential and then provide for these young men. And we're so blessed because we find that generosity year in and year out, that people step up and they see that possibility in our students, and that's a beautiful gift.
Duan had a mentor at his junior high school, Mr. Michael Browner, who had actually introduced Duan to Hendricken. Once Duan got here, it was done. There was no other school to look at, you know, this is where he wanted to go. So this is where we looked into, and we're here, and we're happy we're here. He's very happy and loves it, and he always says he made the right choice.
When I shadowed here, it was a great experience. The kids were very welcoming, and so I was just taken from the start from Hendricken, basically.
I had said to Duan, you know, we have to try and figure this out. I have 4 kids and newly divorced, so it was just my income. And I told him I'd do whatever I had to do, you know, go without buying myself stuff in order to get him here and to, you know, be able to get him here for 4 years. And so far, with the help we've gotten each year so far, it's helped me. We just hope that we can continue with the help that we get so Duan can continue the last 2 years here. Duan was my baby. And I see now Duan has turned more into a man. I love the kid to death. He's a very polite young man, and I think he's got a lot of that from here. I wake up proud and I go to bed proud, you know. So hopefully, you know, he's gonna be something, and you know, it's all because of Hendricken.
On behalf of the Bishop Hendricken community and family, you know, I as the chaplain would want to say thank you to all those who are so generous in supporting our young men. It's so important for the future of our school, but also for the future of our communities and our church. Thank you.
For the people that are in the audience now, what I would like you to know is that not only are you helping them pay tuition, but you're giving them a future. You're giving them a gift that's going to last forever, that their dreams and their goals, that they can do that. And the gratitude that the families and the children have, I can't even express in words how it has made such a difference, knowing that I don't have to worry about the financial part of it, that I can focus on my son. One of the first things that Dylan said when he received the scholarship, he was so grateful. He said, I'm going to pay it forward. I want to be like Mr. Healy. I want to be like him, that when I'm in my career, I give back so other boys can have this opportunity that I have. And that's what it's all about.
And instead of 4 people getting the Healy Scholarship, why not 8 or 16 or more people who are deserving of this? Because I felt bad. There's a lot of kids who went for it, and I feel like a lot of them deserve it. More people deserve it to come to this great school.
There's a lot of young children out there that want so much more than what they have right now, and where some of them come from, their background. Some, they think that they can't do it. I think that what these people do for these young children that, you know, come in and want to make a difference with themselves is wonderful.
When you donate and help out to the kids that want to come here, you really give them an experience that not a lot of people can get, and it's a one-in-a-lifetime kind of experience. It's one of the best experiences in my life, and it will be there forever.
It's worth every penny. As I told you, my son is here, and you don't need to direct him. They will give them the path step by step. And the penny that you gave to them, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. And I encourage you to donate because I know my son has a dream and it will now happen because of you guys.